Welcome to the American Football Quiz. 30 questions. Let's go! You have 7 seconds to answer each question, and then we explain the answer. How many players does each NFL team field at one time? Like association football, each NFL team fields 11 players per side at a time. However, NFL rosters are much larger. Active rosters have 53 players, with 48 eligible per game, and teams use specialized offensive, defensive, and special teams units that rotate depending on the game situation. Which team has won the most Super Bowls? The New England Patriots and Kansas City Chiefs are tied with the most Super Bowl wins at 6 each, as of early 2025. The Patriots won theirs between 2002 to 2019 under coach Bill Belichick and quarterback Tom Brady. Brady alone has 7 Super Bowl rings across his career. How many yards are in an NFL touchdown drive from the opponent's goal line? An NFL field is 100 yards long between the two goal lines. Teams must advance the ball 100 yards to score a touchdown from the opposing end. End zones add 10 yards each end, making the total field length 120 yards. A first down requires gaining 10 yards in up to 4 attempts. Who is the NFL's all-time leading passer in career touchdown passes? Tom Brady holds the NFL record for career touchdown passes with 649. He also holds records for most Super Bowl wins, 7, most career passing yards, and most playoff wins by a quarterback. Brady retired in 2023 after 23 seasons, widely regarded as the greatest NFL player of all time. How long is an NFL regular season for each team? Since 2021, each NFL team plays 17 regular season games. The season was expanded from 16 to 17 games to increase revenue and content. Teams also have one bye week, making the regular season span 18 weeks. The top 7 teams from each conference qualify for the playoffs. Which surprising team won Super Bowl 55 in 2021? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers won Super Bowl 55, defeating the Kansas City Chiefs 31-9. What made it remarkable? 43-year-old Tom Brady had left the Patriots for Tampa Bay just 1 year earlier and promptly won his 7th championship. Brady became the first quarterback to win a Super Bowl with 2 different franchises. What is the distance of a field goal attempt that gives an automatic single in Canadian football, but how far does an NFL kicker kick off from? NFL kickoffs take place from the kicking team's 35-yard line. The NFL moved kickoffs from the 30-yard line to the 35 in 2011, increasing touchbacks. In 2023, a new kickoff format was trialed to reduce injuries while maintaining the play's excitement. Fair catches on kickoffs were temporarily made automatic touchdowns. Which quarterback won the most consecutive Super Bowl MVP awards? Tom Brady won Super Bowl MVP 4 times, 2002, 2004, 2015, 2017, and was not eligible for the award in his 2019 and 2021 victories due to rule changes. Brady is the only player to win Super Bowl MVP in 3 different decades. Patrick Mahomes won his first MVP in Super Bowl 57, 2023. What does blitz mean in NFL defense? A blitz is when more than 4 defenders rush the quarterback, typically sending linebackers or defensive backs. It creates pressure but leaves fewer players in pass coverage. The term originated from Blitzkrieg, lightning war. Blitz packages are a key element of defensive strategy, often called on third down situations. Which team lost 4 consecutive Super Bowls in the 1990s? The Buffalo Bills lost 4 consecutive Super Bowls from 1991 to 1994, an unprecedented and unrepeated feat. They lost to the Giants, Redskins, Cowboys, and Cowboys again. Despite the losses, the Bills remain the only team to reach 4 straight Super Bowls. Jim Kelly led them at quarterback throughout. How many points is a touchdown worth in the NFL? A touchdown is worth 6 points. After a touchdown, teams can attempt a point after touchdown, kick for 1 extra point, or a 2-point conversion, running or passing into the end zone, for 2 extra points. A field goal is worth 3 points and a safety, tackling an opponent in their own end zone, is worth 2. Which city hosts the most Super Bowls? Miami, and surrounding South Florida, has hosted more Super Bowls than any other city, 11 times as of 2024, at various Miami stadiums. The city's warm winter climate makes it ideal for the February event. Other popular hosts include New Orleans, Tampa, and Los Angeles. New York hosted once, in freezing temperatures, in 2014. What is a Hail Mary play? A Hail Mary is a long, desperate forward pass thrown at the end of a half or game, hoping for a miracle catch in the end zone. The term was coined by Roger Staubach after he threw a 50-yard touchdown pass for Dallas in 1975, saying he closed his eyes and said a Hail Mary prayer. Which running back holds the NFL record for career rushing yards? Emmitt Smith holds the NFL career rushing record with 18,355 yards, accumulated over 15 seasons primarily with the Dallas Cowboys, 1990 to 2002. He won 3 Super Bowls with Dallas and was named Super Bowl 28 MVP. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2010. Which quarterback threw the fastest 100 touchdown passes in NFL history? Patrick Mahomes reached 100 NFL touchdown passes in just 37 games, faster than any quarterback in history. He then broke the record for reaching 200 TDs, 56 games, and 300 TDs, 82 games. Mahomes led the Kansas City Chiefs to consecutive Super Bowl wins in 2023 and 2024. What is the purpose of the 2-minute warning in the NFL? The 2-minute warning is an automatic stoppage called by officials when exactly 2 minutes remain in each half. It effectively acts as an extra timeout for both teams and was originally introduced because stadium clocks were not always visible to players. It has significant strategic importance in close games. Which team went 16-0 in the 2007 regular season but lost in the Super Bowl? The 2007 New England Patriots completed the first perfect regular season in NFL history at 16-0, only to lose Super Bowl 42 17-14 to the New York Giants. Eli Manning's famous escape and the helmet catch by David Tyree denied the Patriots what would have been history's first 19-0 perfect season. What does 4th and long mean in NFL? Fourth and long means a team faces their fourth, and final, attempt to gain a first down, needing many yards, typically 5+. Facing 4th and long, teams almost always punt the ball or attempt a field goal rather than risk turning the ball over at their current position. Who holds the NFL record for most receiving yards in a single season? Julio Jones holds the record with 1,964 receiving yards in a single season, 2015, Atlanta Falcons. Calvin Johnson, Megatron, held it briefly with 1,964 yards in 2012. Actually, Jones set 1,945 yards. The record is 1,964 yards by Calvin Johnson in 2012 for the Detroit Lions. Which dynasty dominated the NFL in the 2010s? The New England Patriots dominated the 2010s under coach Bill Belichick and quarterback Tom Brady, making 6 Super Bowl appearances and winning 3, 2015, 2017, 2019. Their dynasty from 2001 to 2019 included 9 Super Bowl appearances and 6 wins, the most successful run by any team in NFL history. How long is the red zone in NFL football? The red zone refers to the area within 20 yards of the opponent's goal line. Scoring in the red zone is a critical metric. Teams that convert red zone possessions into touchdowns rather than field goals have a significant competitive advantage. Red zone efficiency is heavily scrutinized in team and quarterback analysis. Which Super Bowl had the largest halftime performance audience in TV history? Super Bowl 56, 2022, halftime show featuring Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar drew an estimated 120 million viewers, the largest halftime audience in Super Bowl history. The show became famous for Eminem kneeling in tribute to Colin Kaepernick's protest. Which team plays their home games in the world's most expensive stadium, Allegiant Stadium? The Las Vegas Raiders play at Allegiant Stadium, which cost $1.9 billion to build and opened in 2020, making it the most expensive stadium ever built at the time. The Raiders relocated from Oakland to Las Vegas in 2020. The stadium's striking black exterior has earned it the nickname the Death Star. What was special about Tom Brady's 7th Super Bowl win in 2021? At 43 years old, Tom Brady became the oldest quarterback to win a Super Bowl, claiming his 7th championship ring with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Super Bowl 55. He dominated the Kansas City Chiefs 31-9, throwing 3 touchdown passes. His age alone makes the achievement extraordinary. How many downs does a team get to advance the ball 10 yards? Teams get 4 downs, attempts, to advance the ball 10 yards for a first down. If they succeed, the down counter resets and they get 4 more. If they fail on 4th down, possession transfers to the opposing team. This 10 yards in 4 down structure is the fundamental unit of NFL strategy. Which wide receiver caught the Immaculate Reception, one of the most famous plays in NFL history? Franco Harris caught the Immaculate Reception in 1972, deflected off Raiders defender, or Steeler receiver, to Harris, who caught it inches from the ground for a touchdown to win the game. It is considered the most miraculous play in NFL history and remains debated 50 years later. What does RPO stand for in modern NFL offense? RPO, run pass option, is a modern offensive concept where the quarterback reads a defender post-snap to decide whether to hand off to the running back or throw a quick pass. Popularized in college football, RPOs have become widespread in the NFL, making defenses harder to scheme against as they must defend both simultaneously. Which team has never appeared in a Super Bowl? The Cleveland Browns, Jacksonville Jaguars, and Detroit Lions are among the only teams to have never appeared in a Super Bowl. The Browns predate the Super Bowl era and were among the AFL/NFL merger's original teams. The Jaguars and Lions have had periods of contention but have never reached the championship game. Who has the most NFL MVP awards? Peyton Manning won 5 NFL MVP awards: 2003, 2004, 2008, 2009, 2013, more than any player in league history. His 2013 season at age 37 with the Denver Broncos, 55 TD passes, 5,477 yards, is considered one of the greatest single seasons ever by a quarterback. Aaron Rodgers won 4 MVPs. What is a safety worth in NFL football? A safety is worth 2 points and occurs when the offensive team is tackled in their own end zone, the ball goes out of bounds from the end zone, or the offensive team commits a penalty in their own end zone. After a safety, the scoring team also gets possession via a free kick. Safeties are rare but can be strategically engineered. How did you do? Let us know in the comments, and test your knowledge in these categories next.